What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to the WARFRAME video. So, I had to work pretty late tonight, so I didn't really get to do the video I actually wanted to make tonight, which is going to require a little bit more work. So, let's just get a quick one out here, and we can talk about an Arcane that, it's actually been quite a while, but this thing has been good for about a year at this point, ever since shield gating got added. So, before we get into it, make sure you check out that Twitch channel. There will be a live stream later today. I usually upload these videos at 5:30 a.m. my time. I'm thinking the stream will be around like 10 or 11 my time, AM that is, and then we'll go for 5 or 6 hours, and we'll do some Warframe stuff because there is a double XP weekend. Not like I have anything to level up really, but all right, here we go. So make sure you're hitting that like button and commenting if you think this is a good video or if you think it's a bad video. I know that those comments are also important. All right, so we're talking about Arcane Aegis today, or Aegis. I don't really care how you pronounce it, as long as you know how it works. So what this does is basically 3% of the time, it works every time. So a 3% chance on when your shield is damaged for 30% shield recharge for 12 seconds. What that actually means is 3% chance when it hits your shield. So only on shield damage, when your health is taking damage, you will not regain shield. You will get a recharge to go off. And what that means with shield gating is that you basically cannot die for 12 seconds, which is how long that lasts for. Now, the only problem with this is that if an enemy is going to one-shot your shield, so for example, let's summon these level 180 heavy gunners. They're gonna kill me unless I get a really high. I got lucky. All right, here you go. That was not supposed. I was planning to die there in that part of the video, but as you can see, they cannot kill me now. And once it wears off, they can kill me. So, Arcane Aegis, when it procs, you are basically invincible as long as the enemy does not have a toxin weapon. So, that's level 180s, the highest I can spawn here. Let's make them like level, like 50 or something like that. It's still going to be a 3% chance to proc, but they're not going to one-shot my shield like those level 180s were. We'll have more chances to get that 3% to go off there. It did not go off. So, as you can see right here, it has potential to be very good. And you don't even need to get the full shield gate from your shield fully recharging. There we go, it procced. We are invincible for 12 seconds. Now the problem is it cannot re-proc while it is active, so that's something to keep in mind. So once you'll want to kill all the enemies in the area once your Aegis is going. So you can have it deplete, like those 12 seconds go away, and then you can just get ready to proc it again. So very, very nice. If you have like a damage reduction ability going, like maybe Mirage's 3, Gara's 2, this is really good on Gara. But then again, like any frame, it will be fine on because as long as they have shield, if it's not like a Naros or Nidus, Arcane Aegis actually is pretty good if you're a gambling man trying to get that 3% to go off. So a lot of the times the Arcanes I'll run Arcane Energize and Arcane Strike. Arcane Strike does give you a melee attack speed buff, which is really good for increasing DPS, especially in endurance runs. 60% attack speed is very nice. But yeah, some other options are definitely Arcane. Like, if you want survivability, Arcane Aegis is one of the best, definitely. I use Arcane Avenger a lot too, just for additive crit chance on like weapons like the Kuva Nucor. Maybe make it where my Kuva Brahma will orange and red crit, and things like that. Arcane Fury is good for heavy attack builds. I'll use Arcane Grace on like a Naros, sometimes on Wisp and Nidus. And there's lots of other stuff too you can consider. But I'd say that definitely give Arcane Aegis a try if you have not already. Because, as we just showed right there, 3% of the time you're invincible for 12 seconds. The lower ranks of it are a lower proc chance as well. So I would not recommend going for a lower rank of it. Get the rank 5 if you have it. If you're on console, you guys still have the Orphix Venom event. So you can make sure you get one of these if you want to be ready for anything that the game can throw at you. I bet this would be good for Corpus Liches, where the enemy levels will most likely be around level 50 to 100. Because, I use this on Zaku, for example, and you're dodging a bunch of the shots. In case the enemy do hit you, it's a 3% chance after that you're going to have a shield regen proc go off, and then it just makes Zaku feel a lot more tanky, personally, in my opinion. So as you can see right there, we just tab out and watch some movies or something while for those 12 seconds. I mean, it's a good time to change the song you're listening to. You get 12 whole seconds of not having to pay attention. So really good stuff there. Of course, you could run, if you wanted to run Barrier. I mean, some people do like Barrier. I think this is actually better than Barrier now. Because what Barrier does is it's, I believe it works on health damage, thankfully. But it gives you a full regen of your shield. And this is a legendary tier Arcane. No, this is actually still on shield damage. It's a higher proc chance. 6% proc chance versus 3% proc chance on Aegis, but it will give you a full shield. This is not as good for shield gating. I don't believe this one has a cooldown, though. So let's just give that a quick shot. You know, why not? Why not? 6% is definitely higher than 3%. I went to first grade math, so I definitely know those numbers. And as you see right there, it procced. And we went back to full shield. Oh, it does have a cooldown. Okay, Arcane Barrier has a cooldown. It sucks. Okay, Arcane Barrier sucks. Arcane Aegis is better. And that is just how it is. The fact that Arcane Barrier has a cooldown makes it terrible. Yeah, it has a 6-second cooldown. That is god-awful. Why'd they do that? Did it always? I don't think it always had one. Did they think it was that broken? Do they know what Brief Respite of Shield Decaying Dragon Key does? They definitely don't. I'll tell you for a fact, they definitely don't know what that stuff does. But yeah, so that is going to be a quick video for you guys. Like I said, it's good. It's good to use. Any frame besides Anaros and Nidus, you know, good stuff there. That's basically going to be it for there's not really much else to talk about. I could show you some gameplay with it, but you know, 3% of the time works every time. That's all I can tell you, really. And then we show at the beginning, like, with a level 180 heavy gunner, like, they're going to one-shot your shield. And unless it's the very, very unlikely time that it's the 3% of a, 3% chance when they one-shot it, you're screwed. So, you know, give it a shot if you have it sitting around. Maybe give it a try if you haven't used it in a while. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace.